Hello, hello, bonjour à toutes et à tous, bienvenue sur le stream de The Outer Worlds 2. Comme d'habitude, YouTube. Là, attendez, voilà. Oh, bonjour. Comme je disais, YouTube, vous pouvez toujours vous abonner, mettre un petit commentaire et un petit like et me suivre sur les réseaux Insta Twitch et évidemment TikTok Conneries. Voilà, voilà. Alors, je vais juste voir un petit truc avant de lancer. Hop, 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 hop. Né. Tac, tac, tac. Et voilà le jeu. Au final, j'ai pas avancé. Au final, je n'ai pas avancé sur les quêtes secondaires. Je sais, c'est scandaleux. Je suis un mauvais streamer. Vous me pardonnez? Ok.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation.
J'avais ça aussi. Je verrai plus tard. Alors. On va finir les trucs de Spacer Choice là, rapidement. Tac, 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 tac. Évidemment, toujours en évitant de tuer les personnages importants. Nous notions juste que le petit peuple, les petites mains. Ah.
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility located on Paradise Island. Parts of bring.
Oui, ben on verra une prochaine fois. Alors. Alors. Oui, c'est bien, j'ai les deux que je veux. C'est parfait.
Hey, when Auntie said they were dispatching a troubleshooter to manage this Spacer's Choice issue, I set my expectations low. But you, impressive. So, I'm Luttrell, and in case you were inadequately memorandized, I'm the reason you're here. I foolishly got wrangled into this insanity, and you were my only way out of it. Right,
Okay.
just the killing. Okay. By my estimation, there are 3 people that need killing to make this all go away. Ray, his labor subjugationist Gray, and his adverse intermediary Lester. If they're gone, there'll be no true believers left to wrangle this herd of misfits. It's my hope that Auntie will then take the rest of us back in. But that's for them to negotiate. I'm getting mine and getting out. I have nothing brilliant to tell you. If you stay on the central mine shaft, you'll meet pretty much everyone along the way. Ray's office is at the end of the shaft, and he'll be surrounded by his anti-disgruntification troubleshoot. Believe me, as soon as you...
Alors. Évidemment, on va essayer de faire tout ce qu'il faut pour Si vous éliminez un subordonné prendant sa place. Donc le but c'est soit je tue tout le monde.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Faudrait que j'essaye de d'accéder au mec sans tuer trop de monde. Là c'est pour le retour évidemment parce que je suis obligé de passer par là. Enfin j'imagine. J'imagine que j'ai pas trop d'autres choix. On vérifie quand même, hein, toujours.
Of course the lift's broken. Just our luck.
Bien évidemment. Pardon. 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 Bon.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Allez. On accélère le pas.
Attention employee policy. This is William Ray.
Ah. Ok. Oh. T'es astucieux. Ouais, c'est ce que j'ai été à prendre.
There's been some commotion at landing pad 3. Please be mindful of any trouble arising and report it to your supervisor.
Attendez. Il y a du bonus un peu de partout. Ok.
Let's get him over with.
Ah. Paf. Il en a perdu la tête. Je sais pas qui t'étais, mais... Ah. Bon bah apparemment j'ai pas le choix que de tuer. Puisqu'apparemment ils veulent pas... Ils veulent pas être gentils. Hop. J'essaye de la faire vite. Comme ça, on passe à la dernière quête, à la dernière mission principale.
Attention, it's Ray. Was my last bulletin unclear? If you see folks who don't belong here, you kill them. This raises choice way to expect others to do it for you.
Fastest way forward is through!
Paf. Même pas le temps de faire quoi que ce soit.
To the rescue, sight unseen. Let's get you healed. Out of sight, on the way.
Paf.
Ready to waste them.
Oula.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Got company, Commander. Friendly.
Et la tremblote. Alors, attends, j'ai découvert un truc. Super. C'est pas mal ça, c'est déjà que je suis. D'abord.
Soldier, I need a report on the last 5 hours of your activity. What?
Let's wreck them!
On va pas parler. C'est elle qui a pas voulu. Moi j'ai proposé. J'étais gentil. Mais elle a pas voulu. Mais.
Let's dispense with...
Au revoir. Oui, parce que je viens de par là. Donc c'est là.
This is Ray. There's been slight weapons malfunction, and we lost AI benefits. But everything's perfectly all right now. So, cans of biscuits are 50% off the rest of the day.
Some sort of...
Raph's back in business.
All clean. Ok. Si jamais s'il y a des trucs importants.
We made a vow. We'd choose the spacer's way, even if it ain't the best. Well, now that way needs you
Ah bah,
to be in the way
on va pas grave.
of whoever's coming to kill me. Survivors get free trip.
And like a disruptive innovation that arrives without fanfare or pre-release marketing blitz, we seem to have a new competitor in our campaign of commercial combat. You are the poisoned saber of that abominable raptidon in chiffon, come to neutralize the competition and summarily execute the most ruthless of anti-competitive practices. Am I correct to assume that the beheadings will continue until my moonish visage sits alongside the others on her ghoulish table?
J'espère que vous l'avez bien entendu. Bon, en tout cas.
Oh, so you're no anti-simpleton. You're a proper initiate of our capitalistic system. Given the alternatives, I am more than happy to negotiate. It's all right. Good banter is hard to do under stress. It's too bad you won't get another shot at it in the future.
C'est du foutage de gueule.
And am I
Allez.
correct to assume that the beheading... Oh, so you're no anti-sim... I'm sorry. Come again? What in law's name makes you think Auntie would accept our surrender?
Ah, c'est trop complexe pour lui, peut-être.
I did, didn't I? It would be downright foolish for her to ignore all the untapped potential I represent. What? Now, why would you ever say that? Well, I'm more than a little ashamed to admit that you had me going for a minute. But now I realize it was just a pipe dream.
Ready to waste it.
Oh putain. Il y a vraiment que ce choix-là jusqu'à la fin.
And you, am I correct to assume that the beheadings will continue until my... Oh, so you're no anti-simpleton. You're a proper initiate of our capitalistic system. Given... I'm sorry. Come again? What in law's name makes you think Auntie would accept our surrender?
C'est une réunification interdépendante post-fusion.
That's actually a really good point. I'll not only be making the organization whole again by rejoining, but I'd also bring enhanced experience with me. Of course! She'd be an absolute fool to reject such a profoundly impressive ensemble, and Auntie is anything but a fool. All right, I'll do it. We'll get all of our woolly curds in order, and then report back to the undisputed claim. Once she hears our tale, she'll accept us back for sure. Thank you for resolving this without further violence, friend. I hope sparing our lives doesn't cut into your bottom line.
Voilà. Gentil toutou.
There's no possible version.
C'est un gentil toutou. Alors maintenant, la sortie par là. Et par là.
That certainly puts the mess back on Tau Ceti into perspective. If this is what's left of Spacer's Choice, they never stood a chance against Anti.
Hop. Il faut que j'aille reparler à l'autre. Ah, c'est Tati Cléo. Il faut que j'aille revoir Tati Cléo. Hop. Hop. Allez.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations. Going fairly...
Carrément le bureau de Tati Cléo. Ouais, pof.
Aid after an hour. Can't find good product refinement, have fresh orders. What's next on my agenda?
Our contractor's back from broken knees. You requested a brief tête-à-tête.
C'est une IA.
Putain, c'est juste une tête. Our fresh-faced new go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last. Your work is simply outstanding, ingenious,
Je m'attendais pas que ce soit
Keep
juste
it
une
up,
tête.
you'll be going places. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival. I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes?
Well, ain't meaning no disrespect. It's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations?
Absolument pas.
Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical technology corporation, you become first in line for any experimental life-preserving procedures. As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here, the details of which are less salient than the details of what comes next.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission for you that is vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body. There was a past proposal to utilize grafts, but, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gains on the battlefield? Well, that's what bombs are for.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all. Is that right? Me and mine were just lab sprats to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. How sad. Oh, don't be a child. Now, will you help acquire this new body for me, or
Si
won't
tu
you?
payes bien cher.
The body I want isn't just some simple yet stylistically sutured together amalgamation of corpses to bolt my head atop.
Not this time, at any rate.
No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Prater. Not just any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original sovereign. It was the last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experiments. Make it mine.
There's a
Well,
Oui. Ok, mais ils veulent pas que je parle juste de...
Wait 20 years to bring a product to market when it can be enhanced now as a responsible member of society.
Alors. Ah oui, non.
Hard in public prototyping, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter.
Non, non, non.
We understand the marketplace is dynamic, efficient,
Pas kleptomane. Non, 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 non.
shifting needs of our populace.
Courageux mais pas téméraire.
Want unbridled freedoms or not?
Allez. On va aller chercher son petit torse. Pourquoi m'embêter alors que je peux... Oh putain, ça va être chiant. Oh, je sens la merde. C'est pas par là. Mais c'est sous le bâtiment. C'est ça. Fournir les coordonnées de l'entrée secrète des bâtiments situés sous l'usine d'Automeca. Ah là. Les involontaires opposent une certaine résistance, a été endommagé. Après avoir été transporté l'organe de troisième volontaire.
As I expected, spies from Anti-Cleo. Seize them!
What was... Waste on your command.
Il va pouvoir me tuer, quoi. Putain, presque niveau max. Hein. Je crois que c'est niveau 30 en niveau max. TO2 max level 30. Ouais, c'est 30. Ok. Oh. Non, c'est bon. Pourquoi il y a eu le bip bip? Donc je pourrais avoir un dernier avantage. Hop. Allez, un petit Cléo. Je t'apporte ton corps. Putain, invasion avec la tante Cléo. Oula, oula. Pourquoi tu fais bip bip? Ça fait 2 fois que tu fais bip bip. J'aime pas quand tu fais bip bip. C'est pas normal de faire bip bip.
Purchase and consume with Auntie's choice.
Alors. Hop.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I'll not appear above the occasional frivolity. I do enjoy spectating your rousing sporting
Soon I'll be able to... You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Did you bring it here?
Oui.
A last-minute shakedown, is it? I knew I liked you. Yes, of course. Fine, fine. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you, gorgeous. If you'll all just excuse me a moment as I slip into something more formidable.
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely everyone will want a new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share?
Oh, sympa.
Wonderful! Exactly the effect I was hoping for. What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results.
Astutely observed, Auntie. Irrefutable at this point.
Stupendous! Pursuing data-driven results has been my mantra since my first day at Auntie Cleo's.
Next point of business. It's high time. There's no profit in or angle to gain from putting it off further. We need to deal with the order. Why, the market penetration strategy devised by their computronic doodad even supports this. Certainly they must see it coming. Its final point states as follows. Combine resources and know-how with the Order of the Ascent... Oh, my tender-footed junior associate. I I suppose I do. A merger, following a swift and decisive change in
Une
management.
fusion.
Executed by you. It's the presiding bishop, Ruth Bassar. She simply must go. All those scientists will swiftly fall in line like annoying little overachieving school children once you've rendered her decedent.
Yes, well, I don't know if that's exactly what the monopolistic mercantile methodology plan meant by that step.
Now that's the Auntie I know. Ruthless, voracious, inspiring.
Like all order predictions, a certain amount of reinterpretation is necessary. A bit of reading betwixt the lines to suss out intent and formulate the practical steps that follow. So while the measure may state that we should combine resources with the order, I recognize how clearing a path to do so is needed. Now, assuming you're done asking me to explain myself, are we agreed?
Commander, you had to know what all this was leading up to. Auntie ain't gonna suffer a rival of the highest order. You do this, you win her trust for life. But this'll destabilize the colony, make things worse before they get better. So if you walk this path, you best be all in, because there ain't no takebacks.
We in the murder for hire business now? No, Commander. Come on.
Mais non.
You'd be on board.
Besides, at Laplace's got.
Si je ne peux ne pas la tuer, je ne la tuerai pas, évidemment. Hop là. Ah oui, elle est blanche sa tenue, ok. Je la voyais pas blanche, mais... Alors attends, on va faire ça. Parce que quand la place Garden et qu'on est un peu... Oula. Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'il y ait déjà tant de morts. Et dans le souterrain. On va aller en haut. Ok, ok, bah c'est juste que on l'a tué. Ok.
Back in business. Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed.
Moi, je voulais discuter à la base, mais...
Bury another agent.
Ça, ok.
Look at a few courts low, Commander.
Medkit coming your
Les
way.
boss sont de la vie en fait, vache.
The idea is to kill
Je
them
crois que j'en tue un. C'est bon?
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander.
27. Oh. Oui, elle va me soigner. D'abord parce que je suis full life. Simplement. Oh bah à la base moi qui voulais pas la tuer, j'ai pas le choix, elle a même pas voulu discuter, c'était pampant. Et ça fait clic, clic clic pan pan pan. J'ai pas fini l'histoire comme je voulais, mais tant pis. C'est la conséquence de mes choix.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
Bah.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. No,
Ah putain.
I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file the big rift cut off toss bombs from home. Substitute, certainly a more profitable profile.
There you are. My field manager informed me about Bazaar. Oh, tasty bit of service. Very efficient. Ah, you leave the big picture thinking to me, dear. Some more do.
Well, now we can get to work consolidating order talent into Auntie's Choice. Once it...
And my department would begin systematically raiding each and every one of their laboratories for proprietary technologies, weapons...
Yes, so much to do. And we have you to thank for making it happen. Here's the least I can offer to retain you. Soon, when there's no... Will you two leave us? Oh, you two... Oh, thought they'd never... Let's
C'est
get
quoi la
down to
suite?
brass tacks. Between your... Once this pesky rift business is... But I'm thinking ahead. Feeling... Who knows? A canny operator like you may even change my mind from time to time. What do you say? You in? It began as a marketing angle, sure. Some novel branding to differentiate us. A cutthroat meritocracy. Admit I now question. I thought... Now tell me, are you ready to sign on the dotted line? Why is it...
Alors. Et donc j'avais ça. Ah, qu'on a accroupi. Ouais. Ben voilà. Ça, je suis niveau 30. Oh, 1,1%. Allez. Let's go à l'incognito. Non. Ouais, c'est ça. Ok. Et on y va vers Horizon Point. Alors, juste faire une sauvegarde et sur une nouvelle. Et voilà.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
Le Consul,
What end
toujours.
is he working here? The Consul I once knew would never act so recklessly.
The Consul's motives are unknown. While destruction may be the result, it may not be the goal. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift it seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either.
I hope DeVries finishing what she started doesn't complicate things further. This looks to be treacherous enough already.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Merci. Let's go.
You know how some creatures can smell danger? I think I might have absorbed some of that. Watch those troops carefully.
There she is. The Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle.
Let's wreck him!
Ah, voilà.
Don't mind me. Inside's better than outside, Commander.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Out of sight and on the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Arrest them. Exposures. Undermining. Don't talk to me. Just get exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
The rich really rung them up
Are
good,
you
didn't it?
still upright over there?
Ain't nobody that deserves this.
Ok, alors
We
attends.
should keep moving, Commander. I'll see what I can do.
Motif, armure. Ça. Oh. Alors j'ai ça. Ou j'ai ça. Il y a souvent à distance. Je vais plutôt faire. Ok. The fuck. Ça m'a fait de ces peurs.
You know, if the lives and deaths of millions weren't in the balance, this would make a fine agility test. But the rift modulator ought to make our path clearer.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way.
Let's not walk into that plasma face first. We're clear.
Easy.
That's Augustine's ship. Guess we're about to find out whether Mercy was the right choice. Let's get him over with!
My aftermarket parts are fried.
Il a fait quoi? Putain, il y a un truc ici. Faut le voir. Pas grand chose. À moins que j'ai pas été assez rapide. Non, non. Dans mon triage, c'est comme elle arrive.
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you were listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again.
Let's dismiss what the hell do you do? Looking a few courts low, Commander.
Il y en a un derrière. Ah, c'est une tourelle. Ah non. Je croyais que c'était une tourelle. Oui, c'était cette tourelle. Mais c'est comme ça.
Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Encore une. Il y a des tourelles de partout.
Merchandise courtesy of Auntie's Choice are on their way.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! On! Confirm your target, trooper! Allies incoming!
Continue your work. Repeat, stay calm and continue your assigned duties. Recruits, troopers, orders.
Aggressive ready.
Don't make me bury another agent! Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
And ready. Exposure.
Bah non. Bah non. Bah non. Pourquoi?
You know, if the lives and deaths of millions weren't in the balance, this would make a fine agility course.
T'es sûr d'avoir fait un sauvegarde rapide près du vaisseau d'Augustine, mais...
Attention! This is your auntie calling. There are or chips, including the fine print.
Il n'y a pas... Voilà. Ouais.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Don't make me bury another agent.
Oh non.
No agent left behind.
Voilà.
Watch your vitals.
On the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you here.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Medicaments and merchandise, courtesy of Auntie's Choice, are on their way.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Oh, your target, trooper! Allies incoming!
Got company, Commander.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Bref.
Yeah.
Un vaisseau d'Antis, ça. Ça a l'air d'être un vaisseau de Tati, mais... Alors. Je voulais faire ça, mais à la base, donc, j'ai vu qu'il y avait... Par là.
How are you still upright over there?
Pardon. D'où il a pas capté que j'avais correctement sauté. D'où? Putain. Oh. Bon.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Oh, confirm your target, trooper. Allies incoming.
Attends, je tâche 7. Dommage. Oui, donc en gros c'était un autre chemin, mais moi je peux pas les utiliser parce que j'ai pas juste pas ce qu'il faut quoi. Parce que même si je fais ça. Ok, bah c'était de la merde. Voilà. Non.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Let's discuss what the hell do you dudes.
Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Allez, non, c'est par là.
Why did you make me do this?
That sounds like Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
Let's not open that can of breadworms yet, Commander. Helen, we're not gonna hurt you. But you mind telling us what happened here?
Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
How do I know you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
We'd like to help you any way we still can.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Can you tell me what's happening? I can't make much sense of things myself. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was
Oh,
alive
3 fois rien.
when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's
Notre
here
ami
now.
ici présent qui a essayé de tout détruire.
We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. Make it out.
barely had time at all to evacuate before the station exploded.
You retreated without me? Abandoned me? What? You saying he went against you?
Like hell I did. You told me to get back to the ship. Void the mission, you said.
No. I see what this is. You're just trying to save your own ass. You make a decision, Commander, ought to stick by it. Even if it ended poorly. Yeah? All you had to do was be honest. Well, I ain't wanting anyone to die on my account. But I still don't know why I'm here. Now. Something's wrong, and I can't.
This is not the time. Can't you see she's...
No. Shut up, DeVries. Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Val and I tried looking for you while the commander went on ahead, but DeVries never intended for us to finish the mission. We barely escaped the station before she destroyed it.
And that is only because I had critical information. The consequences for leaving these people to their devices would have been catastrophic. I had to stop them.
Oh, so what you did wasn't catastrophic? You betrayed the Earth Directorate. Us.
It's the Protectorate who deserve your ire. They are the cause of all of this. Void, they're the reason you're now here, in some mockery of existence.
So I'm not really alive. Is that what you're saying? And you told me DeVries caused all this, but here you are, standing by her, like nothing is wrong? How can I trust any of this? It doesn't make sense. Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you? Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything. And you're just gonna stand there and watch me die, huh? What am I supposed to do? What? Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got ain't worth a damn.
Oh no.
Reckon best you can do is end this for me. So will you? I'm sure.
Glad we could do you this one last kindness. Rest easy now, Helen. You've earned it. Won't let no one forget your bravery.
Always knew I could count on you, rookie. You've made a damn fine agent. Only wish I'd been there to see it.
Allow me to make things right, Pascal. Agent. I'll ensure your proper burial.
That's the least you could do. But it doesn't absolve you of shit.
No.
Let's not draw this out anymore, Commander. Do it.
It's all right. This will be over soon. I swear it.
Thank you for putting an end to her suffering. I know that wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one.
Bah, au moins, on a abrégé les souffrances.
Supplies available ahead, Commander. Consider it payment for your support.
You with Auntie? We brought supplies. We're here to help.
Alors. C'est bien, mais c'est pas le vaisseau, c'est juste parler au mec.
Oh, step right up for the most... I say usually because Auntie has declared a rare exception for you, our esteemed accomplice. No catch. Well, technically I'm barred from practicing medicine. It's all a technicality. Technically, Auntie and the... Greetings! In what... Go ahead and take any supplies. Greetings! In what particular way are you afflicted?
Step up, and such a moment calls for a once-in-a-lifetime deal, wouldn't you say? Remember us in the...
C'est gratuit, je prends. Il faut que j'aille plus loin, quoi. Allez. Continue. On continue, on continue. On a bientôt fini cette aventure. Nous allons tuer le protectorat.
Well, the ship doesn't look at all intimidating up close. Though, I got my questions about that rover they're sending down.
Quand même. J'ai cru que j'allais pouvoir me tuer. Ouh. Ah. Dommage.
Why can't the Rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
Parce que ce serait trop simple.
Bet if I go and see. Let's get him over with.
Ils 11, 12, 13. Merci. Je sais pas ce que c'était, mais tant pis. Oula. Évidemment. Évidemment. Évidemment.
me know when you needed a stretch.
Off.
Is that plasma wrapped up in it?
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. Appear to be important plasma tightly overlapped, the planet and its moons. Fascinating, though thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
I feel dumber just having listened to that. Well, at least we know what we need to clear that rift.
Can't hear orders.
Let's wreck him!
Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic.
J'avance, je cherche pas.
This is the Sovereign's office, ain't it? It reeks of overcompensating. Wow. And this fool had people hanging on his every word?
Ok, super, mais... Non.
Are leaking outside, Commander.
Bah oui, mais c'est ça, mais...
How are you still upright over there?
Ah oui. Il m'a mis le casque plutôt que le mur. C'est l'armure que je veux.
Are leaking out.
D'accord, mais... Je sais pas s'il y avait une autre solution.
Take a look at these readings. This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory. Our projections are off by orders of magnitude. Sovereign save us.
Wait! Hold your command.
Allez.
Graph's back in business.
It was ours. We should get up to the Providence quick light. Find that.
Non. Ah. Je vais voir s'il n'y a pas un autre moyen. Il doit quand même y avoir un truc, je pense, pour... Vas-y, il faut faire ça. Il faut faire ça pour aller là. Donc là, c'est les chiottes, il n'y a rien. Là, il n'y a rien. Ah, voilà.
Numbers ain't in my purview.
C'est bien que normalement, il y avait un truc. Traitement de l'équation. Non, il n'y a rien d'autre. Non, attendez. Ça doit aussi... Et là, il y a l'équation DS2, machin, truc, mais je suis ok. Mais...
I'd like to say I get how you figured that out, but
Voilà.
I don't. Reckon we can input this equation in that terminal we found.
Donc la solution que j'avais fait, c'était pas la bonne à la base. Et donc là, traitement d'équation.
Good. My vision was starting to swim for a moment.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
me bury another agent.
No.
Now you see. Now you don't.
Disruptive influences!
Je vois pas ce qu'elle a fait la faille. J'arrive pas à savoir ce qu'elle fait.
Let's dismiss what the hell do you do? Striving onward.
Non. J'ai glissé, chef. J'ai glissé, chef.
Guns cocked and loaded. Get the signal.
We should get up to the Providence Quick Leg and find that rift modulator.
Allez.
Boarding was easier than I expected. Now, let's find a way to unseal the hangar before we're noticed.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Ok.
Looks like the cavalry just rolled in.
Dum, 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 dum. Et il y a même Tati Cléo qui est là.
My favorite morally gray contractor. Join me. We have important business to discuss. Come, quickly now. Well, glad you finally jimmied that open. Things are getting appreciably worse out there. We're running out of time to seize the rift and force it into corporeal insolvency. Deck access is in limited lockdown. You'll need to find a way up to the science wing, where the rift modulator is presumably housed. Any more troops in here, they'd be tripping over one another. Don't you worry. These are the best paid closers in my fleet, and worth every bit. We'll hold here.
Ok.
Let's wreck him. Let's get him over with.
What is it? I'll see what I...
Alors, consommable. Ah. Allez. Voilà. Tour, machin. C'est pas les bonnes que j'ai fait. Oh la vache.
All right, but...
Tant pis, je reviens un tout petit peu en arrière. Mais oui, c'est pas les bonnes munitions que j'ai fait. Ah, l'enfer, de la fatigue.
We should keep moving, Commander. I'll see what I...
Alors. consommable. Alors que je ne me trompe pas.
What is it? All right.
C'est ceux-là. Voilà. Merde.
Yeah, you know,
Exposure. Undermining.
Someone call for a medic. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Let's get you healed.
How are you?
Ils nous font faire du saut.
Let's skip the flow.
Trop dur.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Ce soir. Tranquille.
Reckon we could look for those access credentials if you wanted to avoid a fight. Sneaking around's always an option too.
if security's this...
Failure to produce these credentials when asked.
The modulator must be close by. I'm mighty curious about what these scientists were up to.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the... Wait! We need all the assistance we can get. And I'm sure your theoretical degree will aid. Since you seem to be a new transfer, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat in the... It's my... Montserrat asserts that...
Yep.
Reckon it was foolish to think we could stuff the modulator into a satchel. Ought to see what we can learn about it in the meantime.
I received word that you were here. What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time as a gander outside. Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait. The IRC. Rod further, which is distressing. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. Here, use this key card on the I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't,
Unit has been functioning for 396. Uninterrupted.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate.
Ok, on
Marked
a
for delivery to
l'accès au modulateur.
Esteemed Council, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets, and we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift.
Non, sérieux?
I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Unit has been functioning for 396. Uninterrupted.
This can't be right. If skip drives are causing the rifts, why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space? It's a stumper, all right. But we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console.
Et on va arriver au profil.
Look at you, here before me. Surprised you could outrun these new legs of mine. They're what everyone's going to be wearing next fall. Well, I'm here now. Where's the rift modulator? No matter, dear. I see a data cartridge on you that wasn't there before. I assume those are the schematics. Did you find anything else of note? Wait, what? But rifts are caused by skip drive travel. Human-piloted skip drive travel. How is that possible? You're the one in the dark. I'm simply musing aloud. Much as I'm intrigued by the significance of all this, there's no time to dwell on it now. We need to confront the Consul. You might be savvy enough to talk him down, but his type requires a deft touch. You'll need to break him down. Well, that's...
Ain't opposed to speaking with the man, but I reckon you're both in for a nasty...
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance.
Allez.
Never would I ever have believed Auntie Cleo herself would walk through that door. But I haven't time to linger in the novelty. Sentinels, if you would.
Do I appear like someone afraid of a few guns? Give it up, Emery. You've lost this war. Have some dignity. You're coming off desperate.
On the contrary, this desperate action is what will save all of Arcadia and rid it forever of trespassers like you. not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? I don't doubt that, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal. My dear agent, everything that occurs in Arcadia I know of. My sentinels have made sure of that. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered with our Vox relay on Paradise Island. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn, even if he's not here to bask in it. For all your bluster, you seem more concerned with running your mouth than improving your performance in the field. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well.
Easy.
Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed. It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out. Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken. Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself, like I am doing now. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order, but can one truly call that a loss? We would have drowned already in the seas of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks. The same can be said for any subject to waivers. They are dead weight, and we must cast them off straight away. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them forever. For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain. If anyone attempts to move against me, they are merely announcing themselves as the chaff to be cut. And they promptly will be. What are you saying? No. This is a preposterous assertion. You don't know what you're speaking of.
I'm the agent who was sent to Horizon Point to sabotage the Protectorate's experiments. Some in the Order believe the experiments would lead to catastrophe if left unchecked. Indeed, if I hadn't destroyed the station, your ilk would have destroyed the entire fabric of reality. And I've suffered with that truth for 10 years.
Then the Order's treachery runs even deeper than we thought. There will be swift recompense for this humiliation. Of that you can be certain. I remind you that I am still waiting to hear any compelling evidence against my plans. That is the entire reason for this exhausting exchange of ideas, is it not? Though it matters not, you've little chance of swaying me. I am doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You will not distract me from taking what is owed to us. I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims. Heresy!
I found her correspondence with the First Bishop. She explicitly said she feared the Arcadian experiment would end as all similar projects did before it, in a crumbling heap of hubris.
The matriarch foresaw many things. To think that we were not set apart from lesser societies, it is humbling. And it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of. Yes, we have established that. But regardless of how I may have misstepped before, I am not in the wrong now. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have? Bah, a report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. Is it failing now? That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of Arcadia, and all of its people will be made whole. Yes, well, I find that man's attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale. But if he's correct, as he quite typically is, I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand plan. All the pieces fit. Either someone has made a terrible mistake, or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us. And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
Ah, si vous en prêt, vous détruirez tout ce que vous prétendez aimer.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love? Even through extreme hardship and the tyranny of corporatists? Even if every aspect of the framework we've established is torn down around them? No. No. We have raised a stalwart people. Instilled principles of the Protectorate in them from their first breath. Perhaps I must trust that they've taken our teachings to heart. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion. I surrender. What? Oh, by the matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely. And the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us. No. Not all of us. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
Always a catch, ain't there?
I'm not surprised your arrogance put us in this position. Even less surprised that you're now looking around, asking who will suffer to get us out of it.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without me. Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from.
I will accompany him, and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for.
Sure.
Thank you, Commander. Perhaps in this, I might achieve vindication.
Then it is settled. We will see this work done.
Ooh, does that mean we're hitting the saloon after this?
Oh oui.
Let's get on with it then.
Y'a plus de faille.
so the end, when the consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Augustine de Vries did not even have that hope left in her final moments. She knew nothing would make up for her actions. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. Acquisitions Officer Carr enjoyed the perks and power that came with promotion for her asset-winning techniques on Paradise Island. Her rival, D.B. Milverstreet, meanwhile, seethed as he pushed cold morsels of borsloaf around the plate of his microwave dinner. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the paradigm, then sentenced to be executed until dead, forever tied to the city they could not protect. Auntie's Choice seized the opportunity to take over running Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, while adapting punch card production to churning out cheap wares. All Order academics were assigned to write advertising copy. The Matriarch statue, meanwhile, was remodeled in Auntie's likeness. The abbot was made VP of Facilities Sanitation, a position he embraced with surprising gusto, and by all rights appears happier than ever. After joining Auntie's Choice out of sheer necessity for survival, Seer Wiley was demoted to a subordinate position below the abbot, a demotion he viewed as a humiliating punishment akin to career purgatory. Archivist Victor Clemens, having survived his encounter with the commander and manipulation by de Vries, ended up working as a janitor for Auntie's Choice, living a life of menial simplicity. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully, for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Tristan never uncovered who actually killed the Supreme Arbiter, a failing that chipped away at his ability to arbitrate. His once promising calling eventually ended with him stripped of rank, programming menial automechanicals somewhere deep within the husk of Protectorate society. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Freed from her rift obsession thanks to her commander, Asa acclimated to a world where every outsider wasn't a heretic worthy of violent death. She embraced her scientific aptitude, inventing methods to stem bleeding rather than encourage it. With exclusive rights to the modulator schematics needed to ensure safe skip drive travel, Auntie's Choice transformed Arcadia into one of the most profitable colonies in the galaxy. Deciding that free trade must be freed from the hands of others, Auntie Cleo signed a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Ruth Bassar's death cut short her dream of interfacing with the archive. Although another presiding bishop was chosen from among the surviving laureates to replace her, they lacked her vision. In the face of the corporatists' growing influence, the order withered and died. In recognition of outstanding customer service, the Earth Directorate Commander was promoted from outsourced gun for hire to Auntie's right-hand VP, complete with a hull-side porthole suite in the head office tower. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment. Auntie's Choice management propped him up as a puppet to ease Arcadians' reservations about the corporation, then secured him behind closed doors to live out his days in blissful mindlessness. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. With Azza's guidance, the Glorious Dawn's fanatical theology was channeled into helping humanity strive for perfection under the guise of being worthy to join with the Rifts. The Dawn's faithful grew dramatically, as did the average colonist's life expectancy. Auntie's Choice treated closing the rifts like any other strategic initiative, demanding quid pro quo for each rift closure. Such cutthroat capitalism took its toll, and many colonies ended up dying off. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Et ben voilà. Ah, fini notre aventure. J'aurais voulu moins aider Auntie's Choice, évidemment. Parce que je voulais plutôt avoir un truc où il y avait l'ordre en même temps qui équilibre et tout et tout. Mais voilà. J'aurais pu aider Tristan, finir la quête de Tristan pour qu'il ait autre chose à faire que de finir simple.
Hey, congrats on reaching the ending. Well, an ending. Plenty more where that came from. How about another go? Additional playthroughs don't cost nothing. Yet.
Mais voilà, donc je ferai peut-être... il n'y a pas d'autre choix à faire. Tout est à peu près frais à part Tristan, qui est tout seul. À part Tristan qui est tout seul, pas grand chose d'autre, quoi.
Just goes to show, all the power in the world still can't protect you from a knife in the back.
Donc voilà. Voilà. Et bien sur ce, je vous laisse. Et à bientôt, vos jeux. Ciao.